Wherever and however you are watching this video, a very warm welcome to the Weald School. My name is Richard Brimacombe, and as an assistant head teacher I have oversight of Key Stage 3. The purpose of this presentation is to welcome you and provide you with more information about your child's start with us. Our welcome to parents is in two parts. My introduction tonight now, which you're watching, but also a live interaction you will be having with your child's head of house. These live interactions will allow you to ask questions and get to know the pastoral structure. Introduction over, I'm now going to hand you over to our head teacher, Mr. Woodman.
Hello there, my name is Peter Woodman and I'm head teacher at the Weald School. Now we'd normally be having our welcome evening for parents on a very hot June or early July evening in our sports hall. And we would have had the students in for a day, and I normally ask parents, and indeed I would have asked students, this simple question. Put up your hand if you're just feeling a little bit nervous about your son or daughter coming along to us in September, or if you were just a little bit nervous when they came along for their welcome day. And invariably 2/3 of the hands go up. I suspect in this year the answer will be just the same. In fact, I would suspect that everyone's hand would have gone up as to whether they were just a little bit nervous about their son or daughter starting with us in September, because things are just very different, obviously with the COVID-19 crisis. But have no fear. Year 7 will be our absolute priority in September to get them settled in. I would like to be able to say we're going to do this, this and this, but it's just a little bit tricky to say at the moment, and things are changing on a daily basis. But there's a really warm welcome for your son or daughter in September. We really look forward to welcome in them, and everything will be fine come September. So I'm now going to hand over to Mr. Brimacombe, assistant head teacher, and he's got oversight of Key Stage 3, but really look forward to seeing you all in September.
Thank you, Mr. Woodman. I'm now going to hand you over to two Year 7 students, Jasmine and Harvey, who are going to talk to you about their start at the Weald.
Hello, I'm Jasmine. And I'm Harvey. We have been at the Weald for almost a year now, and it seems an awfully long time ago that we were talking to you back in September about your child's big next step in their school career, coming to secondary school at the Weald. I remember the worries I had when I was sitting where you are now. Will I be in the same classes as my friends from Billingshurst Primary School? The good news is that these worries don't last long. When you join in September, you will have plenty of opportunities to meet new people as well as spending time with old friends. On the first day, you'll meet your form tutor and the other students in your form. This will be your little family for the next 5 years. A comfortable place to share good advice, make friends outside of Year 7 and complete house activities.
Yes, there's always something going on in form time. Earlier this year, Wilberforce House raised lots of money for charity by selling cakes in a charity bake sale. We were about to have Wilberforce Week, but it got postponed because of lockdown.
And in Elgar House, we all put our red noses and antlers on for a run round the park. There were 1 or 2 passers-by looking very confused at the sight of so many reindeer galloping together.
When we're not being creative in form time, we're being competitive with the weekly quiz. The house points we earn for knowing what's going on in the world go towards the House Cup.
Everyone wants to win the House Cup. There are plenty of ways you can win house points, not just in the classroom, but as a school community. Everyone contributes, and the competition is fierce.
Form time is also for reflecting on how you're getting on in your subjects, why you are doing well in some areas, and how to build resilience to face the challenges of the hard subjects. The older students can really help with this and give good advice to us. After all, they've been in Year 7 and know how to make the most of it, even if only in hindsight.
We've both had a really great experience in Year 7. We've made so many new friends and have so many memories that make us smile. Last week we asked our friends what their favourite moments have been so far. Here's some of the answers to give you a small taste of what's on the menu.
Experiencing new subjects, which I never even heard of before, like product design and IBEC,
maths leadership with Year 2 students,
singing at the senior citizens visit at Christmas,
music and drama clubs,
making websites for Coding Club, choir performance at the Hall Theatre with our primary schools,
inter-house sporting events,
auditioning for the school production,
learning to be a DJ with Radio Weald, a real live radio station,
the best vegetable samosas from the school canteen,
learning new skills as well as improving on old ones, with the help of targets and consistent feedback.
In our very first assembly, we were told to reach out and take all the opportunities the Weald offers with both hands. I feel that I have done this. I would like to pass on that good advice to all of you.
We look forward to seeing you in September, and thank you.
As a parent myself with a child in Year 6 about to join a secondary school, I'm well aware of some of the feelings you might have, especially at the moment. It's a time when you will have lots of questions and concerns, especially about what school might look like in September. So what I'm going to do is take you through some questions you might have, which I hope will put your mind at ease. So, who is going to look after your child whilst they're here at the Weald? Well, your child feeling safe and happy is our top priority. If they're safe and they're happy, then they will do well academically and socially. So we have a pastoral team. Each child has their own tutor, who will be your first port of call to contact and register any pastoral issues with us. We will share their contact details with you shortly before the end of this term. Each tutor group belongs to a house which is led by a head of house. And the head of house has an overview of all the pastoral support that is going on in the school. They are non-teachers and are alongside your child's tutor, are very easily contacted to discuss any issues regarding your child's welfare. So we have two people there that are watching your child's welfare. Academically, each subject is delivered by a subject teacher, and they are supported by a subject leader who will monitor and track the progress of all learners. If you have any academic concerns, then the subject teacher will be more than happy to help. Taking an overview of Year 7 and 8, both pastorally and academically, is Mrs. Egan, our Director of Key Stage 3. She will monitor your child's progress across all the subjects to ensure they're fulfilling their potential and are being challenged. Where there are difficulties, Mrs. Egan will work with all relevant members of staff and make sure that things improve. So, will my child be with their friends? I know, speaking to many Year 6s, that this is top of their list. So each day, the Weald begins with a 20-minute tutor time with your child's tutor. This is an opportunity for the tutor to have a face-to-face conversation with your child and support them if necessary. Tutor groups are arranged vertically and consist of students from Years 7 to 11, and we will always try where we can to put your child with a friend in their tutor group. Students will then spend most of their time in their learning groups, and this is different from your tutor group. Learning groups are created for learning, and so we create the groups so your child will be not with their friends. However, depending on the size of the current primary school, they might be with some familiar children. Our aim, though, is to ensure that every child has the chance to quickly form new relationships and to be able to focus exclusively on their learning. Placing your child in a learning group and a tutor group is a huge task, and it's not possible to please everyone all of the time. Many different pieces of information are taken into account, including personal meetings with staff at the primary schools, tracking data, and our experience of making these arrangements year on year. We need you to trust us on this one. They might be a bit nervous about meeting new friends and forming new relationships, and then we need your support and encouragement in this. But I also know that your child will probably be very excited about the prospect of meeting and making new friends. So how will we make a success of your child's time here at the Weald? Well, we will do that by working together with you. This is a 7-year partnership. We recognise the faith that you have placed in us, and we take this very seriously, and we will do all we can to look after your child. We are very proud of our track record in supporting and developing young people. We take great pains to make sure that we develop warm and supportive relationships with all students, and in fact many visitors to the school always comment on this. There will be, of course, challenges along the way. There will be peaks and there will be troughs. It is a 7-year partnership after all. But the proof of our success as a school is in the well-rounded individuals who finish with us at the end of Year 13. And a lot of this is down to very good communication between you and us and you, trust and teamwork. That's very important. Now, before your child starts in September, we recommend you take some time to visit our website and to get to know the school. There is a lot of information about the school day, uniform, letters and more. So it's worth taking a bit of time to do that. In the early part of September, we will also be holding a Year 7 Meet the Tutor evening. And this is your chance to have a discussion with your child's tutor and deal quickly with any problems they might be having. I'd like to thank you for listening to this introduction. Your child is starting secondary school, we're excited and we hope you are too. We look forward to being part of the team that looks after your child and allows them to flourish, learn and grow, both personally and academically. Thank you very much for listening. I'd like to conclude this video by leaving you with another video where we have a couple of students from Key Stage 3 who are going to show you around the school. Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to the Weald. My name's Woody.
And I'm Ella. We've been at the Weald for almost a year now, and today we're going to show you around.
We're going to give you a quick taster of what life is like at the Weald to reassure you there is definitely nothing to worry about.
We usually have 6 lessons a day, but today we're just going to show you our favourite places.
First stop, form time. We have now arrived at one of my absolute favourite places, the science lab. This is a room where you get to do things like make salt crystals, change the colour of fire, and melt food. A bit like Hogwarts.
This is also Robin's form room. Hi Robin, what goes on in your form?
Hi Ella. At the start of the week, we like to make sure that we know what events are going on by checking the student notices. We also have the weekly quiz, which my form scores really highly on. I'm also a Year 7 student leader. The student leadership program is a great way for you to learn leadership skills, meet new people, and get involved with the school community. You could be a student technician, a library leader, a maths leader, a radio Weald presenter, and much more. Also, depending on how long you've been in the club, you get a nice shiny badge as a reward.
Thanks Robin, see you later.
Bye Robin.
Now we're going to take you to our assembly.
Every week there are several different types of assemblies that go on. House assemblies, whole year group and whole school. Today there is a house assembly.
In our assemblies, we do things such as fun challenges, talk about life lessons and upcoming events.
We're now outside the music block.
Everyone in Key Stage 3 has music lessons.
You learn to play a wide range of instruments, including guitars, bass guitars, ukuleles, pianos, keyboards, and much more.
In our lessons at the moment, we're doing our own version to a pop song, using instruments we've never tried before.
This is the magic of Radio Weald.
Radio Weald is a club open to everyone, where you can learn how to produce and present real live radio shows.
This is my absolute favourite club and I've been part of it since the very start of Year 7.
Now it's break time, so we're going to take you to the quad and the new canteen, where you can hang out with your friends and buy a snack.
This is the quad.
Our own Year 7 space to hang out.
We also have the Matt Thompson shelter to hang out when it's raining.
This is the new canteen, where we eat and hang out with our friends.
Let's go get a snack, because I'm hungry. We have really enjoyed our time at the Weald, and we're certain you will as well. There are plenty more of opportunities to get involved with, not just the ones we've shown you.
We really hope you enjoyed our little film and can't wait to see you in September.
Bye!